Do you want to be more effective in your personal and professional life? Well, you've come to the right place. Today, we're going to dive into the 7 habits of highly effective people, a timeless guide by Steven Covey that has transformed countless lives around the globe. Now, these aren't your run-of-the-mill quick fixes, far from it. These habits require commitment, practice, and a keen sense of introspection to truly make a difference. From being proactive and putting first things first, to thinking win-win and seeking to understand before being understood, each habit is a stepping stone towards a more productive and fulfilling life. So, whether you're a young professional trying to make your mark, or simply someone looking to add a bit more structure to your life, these principles hold the key to unlocking your potential. Stay tuned to find out how you can incorporate these habits into your life. The first habit of highly effective people is being proactive. Now, what does that really mean? It's about taking control, embracing the steering wheel of your life, rather than just being a passenger. Proactive individuals recognize that they are in charge of their own decisions, their actions, and ultimately, their outcomes. They don't play the blame game. They don't point fingers at circumstances, conditions, or past experiences for their current state of affairs. Instead, they rise above these external factors, choosing to act based on values rather than being swayed by a momentary emotion or a fleeting situation. This habit is all about responsibility. That is, your ability to choose your response, irrespective of what life throws at you. Harnessing this power to respond rather than react can be a game changer in personal and professional spheres. Remember, your life doesn't just happen, you shape it. So adopt a proactive mindset and start steering your life in the direction you want it to go. The second habit is to begin with the end in mind. Now, let's imagine for a moment that we're all architects. Before we start building a house, we need a blueprint, right? The same principle applies to our lives. We need to envision our future, our goals, our dreams. What do we want to achieve? Where do we see ourselves in, say, 10 years? This habit is all about creating our own blueprint. It's about having a clear vision of our destination, so we can navigate our journey with purpose. Each decision, each step we take is an opportunity to move closer to our end goal. And it's not just about the big picture. It's also about setting smaller, achievable goals that can lead us to our ultimate destination. Think of them as the building blocks of our dream house. Planning, setting goals, envisioning our future. These are the keys to success. By keeping your final destination in mind, you can make the journey worthwhile. The third habit is to put first things first. This principle is all about prioritizing tasks based on their importance rather than their urgency. Now you might ask, aren't important tasks also urgent? But here's where we need to clarify. Urgent tasks demand immediate attention, and they often come with a sense of immediacy and pressure. However, important tasks are those that contribute to our long-term values and goals. Sometimes these important tasks aren't urgent. They require planning, initiative, and they contribute significantly to our overall productivity and satisfaction. For example, exercising regularly might not seem urgent on a daily basis, but it is indeed important for long-term health and well-being. On the other hand, answering a phone call might seem urgent at the moment, but it's not always important. So remember, don't get sidetracked by tasks that seem urgent, but aren't necessarily important. Prioritizing your tasks allows you to manage your time effectively. The fourth habit is to think win-win. This principle is all about adopting a mindset that seeks mutual benefit in all interactions. It's not about one person succeeding at the expense of others. Rather, it's about finding solutions that are beneficial for everyone involved. Imagine you're in a meeting negotiating a deal, or even in a casual conversation. The win-win mindset encourages you to seek outcomes that respect and satisfy the interests of all parties. It's about empathy, respect, and cooperation, not competition. This mindset fosters positive, productive relationships, both personal and professional. When we think win-win, we cultivate an environment of mutual respect and understanding. We create a space where everyone feels valued and heard. This isn't just about being nice, it's about being effective. It's about creating a culture that celebrates shared success rather than individual triumphs. Creating win-win situations builds strong, positive relationships. Remember, success is sweeter when it's shared. The fifth habit is to seek first to understand, then to be understood. This principle is all about empathetic listening, about truly hearing what the other person is saying before formulating your response. It's about resisting the urge to jump in with your own ideas, opinions, or solutions, and instead making a genuine attempt to comprehend the other person's perspective. Imagine a scenario where two people are engaged in a debate. Both are so consumed with getting their points across that neither takes the time to understand the other's viewpoint. Does that sound like effective communication? Hardly. Now consider the power of empathy in this context. Empathy allows us to step into another's shoes, to see the world through their eyes. It fosters understanding, builds trust, and paves the way for open, honest communication. In a world where everyone is quick to speak and slow to listen, be the exception. Be the person who seeks to understand before seeking to be understood. Understanding others first leads to better communication and problem solving. The sixth habit is to synergize. This principle is all about harnessing the power of teamwork. It's about acknowledging that 1 + 1 can equal 3, 4, or even more when individuals join forces and leverage each other's unique strengths. Imagine a world where everyone's strengths are combined, where we all work together, not against each other. That's the essence of synergy. It's about creating an environment where differences are not just tolerated, but celebrated and utilized. When we synergize, we open ourselves to new perspectives, ideas, and solutions that we might not have considered on our own. It's about understanding that the whole is indeed greater than the sum of its parts. Think of a symphony orchestra. Each musician plays their part, and when combined, they create a beautiful piece of music that wouldn't be possible if they were playing individually. Synergy allows you to achieve more together than you could alone. That's the power of habit 6, synergize. The seventh and final habit is to sharpen the saw. This habit is all about continuous improvement and renewal, both professionally and personally. Imagine your life as a saw. What happens if you keep sawing without ever taking the time to sharpen the blade? The process becomes increasingly difficult, right? That's why, in life, we need to keep sharpening our skills, our mind, and our soul. This isn't just about getting better at what we do, but also about maintaining a balanced lifestyle. It's about knowing when to work and when to rest, when to push hard and when to ease up. It's about nourishing all aspects of our being, physical, mental, social, and spiritual. So, exercise regularly, learn something new every day, build and maintain healthy relationships, and take time for solitude and meditation. These are the ways we sharpen our saw, keep it in prime condition, and ensure that we're always ready to face the challenges that life throws at us. Remember, to be effective, you must preserve and enhance your greatest asset, you. So those are the 7 habits of highly effective people. We've journeyed through each habit, unveiling the essence of what makes them crucial to personal and professional success. Let's take a moment to recap. First, we explored the importance of being proactive. It's about taking responsibility for your life rather than blaming circumstances or others. You have the power to choose your response to any situation. Next, we delved into the concept of beginning with the end in mind. It's about having a clear vision of your destination and then structuring your actions to align with this vision. This habit is the key to effective personal leadership. Then we highlighted the essence of putting first things first. It's about managing your time and energy effectively, prioritizing tasks that align with your goals and values. Our fourth stop was the concept of thinking win-win. It's about fostering a cooperative environment that benefits all parties involved. This habit is the foundation of effective interpersonal leadership. The fifth habit, seek first to understand, then to be understood, emphasizes the importance of empathetic listening. It's about understanding others deeply before seeking to be understood. This habit is essential for effective communication. Next, we discuss the power of synergy, the sixth habit. It's about valuing and celebrating differences, creating a whole that is greater than the sum of its parts. This habit is key to effective teamwork. Finally, we explored the seventh habit, sharpen the saw. It's about preserving and enhancing your greatest asset, you. It involves balancing and renewing your resources, energy, and health. Incorporating these 7 habits into your everyday life can lead to remarkable transformations. They are not quick fixes, but lifelong commitments that require practice and perseverance. They are about being effective in achieving what you want in life, and also in your growth as a human being. Remember, these habits require practice and commitment. Start today and watch how your life transforms.